Hello, and welcome back to the TMO Minecraft. Since last time I went back and got our stuff from that horrible abandoned, cave, and it turns out that within that cave there was an abandoned mineshaft, right near where we fell. So I went down there to grab our stuff and fell into a mineshaft. Anyway, today is the first day of building. We've selected our area around here for our first lot of high density housing. So we've got all our materials here, 32 light wood, 41 oak wood, and however much jungle wood was required to make all that. I think it was 2 stacks, just about. We've got 8 glass, 51 cobble, and of course 8 doors. So we'll get our cobble and our light wood, or we'll get everything. Get all our doors and our glass, and we'll go out and start building. So yes, this is the first of high density housing. I don't know whether we'll continue with the style of housing. I'm thinking we'll build it over here, that way we can expand out here so that we can have footpaths around it. So yes, we'll start here. That would give us, yes, that would give us a 3x3 path. Okay. So yes, we start with 4 of these shapes, like this. This design, I've seen similar designs, but I haven't seen this exact design. This is more of an amalgamation of several different styles of building high-density villager housing to make them breed faster. I think we might only go with 1 or 2 high-density zones. Might have them be 2 stories, but there will only be 2 at most, because it will get our villagers up that there is 1 villager per house, or thereabouts. Okay, so we fill in the floor, which I've stuffed up. Right there's meant to be stone, or in my plan at least, it's meant to be stone for a threshold, a doorway. So we'll get there. Seems that it's already starting to become night, so hopefully we'll get our foundations down before we're forced to stop building due to monster incursions. Okay. Still gotta cut all this out. So anyway, this house design works pretty well. I use it in my personal world, and my village went from about 6 villagers to enough to have an iron golem in about the span of 20 minutes. Once I remembered to quit and reload my world. So yes, this house design, I like it. I vary it up with the 4 different building materials, and it works pretty well. So I'm happy to use it, and so should you, really. It just works. Don't really understand why, but it does. Just the way that villages work, that they have enough doors to feel comfortable building, or breeding, I guess. Okay, so we'll go inside and have a quick sleep. I could turn it to peaceful, but it removes some of the challenge, though then again, so does sleeping. Hey, get off my bed. No. I said, get off my bed. I'll punch you in the face. Thank you. And now I can't sleep, because he's just staring at me. Pervert. That's right, I called you a pervert. Hey, don't go getting angry with me. Don't go chasing me just because I called your friend a pervert. So anyway, let's continue with the building. So yes, we'll start building this up. A lot of this is hidden by the outside roof, but it does look good inside to have this variation. Okay, so get this built here. Then we'll move on to our ceilings, which again will be light wood. So place a block of dirt there, block of dirt there, block of dirt there, block of dirt there. And build it up. So no, these do make, while they're small houses, you can modify it that they are bigger. But it just makes a nice area, a nice home. I'm going to need to grab just a couple more supplies. Seems I don't have quite enough wood as I would like. Which I thought I did, but I'll just grab that, which should be plenty. and build a little dirt ladder back up there. So yes, anyway, in that cave was abandoned mine shaft, which works out perfectly for me. So I was happy with that. So how much did I end up having enough wood? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I had a perfect amount of wood to do that. I just freaked myself out a little bit thinking that I wouldn't. Okay, so now on to the repetitive, boring part, which can be easily stuffed up. Though we've only made one real mistake in this build, unless you count our early doorway fiasco. So we'll just roof this off. I usually use the darkest type of wood for this, but we've got a jungle and no snow biome around here that we've found yet, so we'll use jungle wood, which is cheap, plentiful, and doesn't look that bad. I never used to like jungle wood, but it's grown on me over time, much like the jungles have grown over my worlds. So, get back up here. So yes, this is a nice, relatively cheap way of doing high-density housing. It fits in with the architecture of standard villages, which is what I like about it, which is why I've gone with my 3 wood design. And it just works, looks attractive. People ask me how it works when they come onto the servers I play on, and I just tell them it just works. So we'll get this done, put in our doors and our windows, put a torch up here so that monsters don't spawn up there, and our house should be finished. We'll put in our windows before our doors. Hopefully I don't mess this up, because it is rather costly, because I did only get 8 pieces of sand, make 8 pieces of glass. All this, I've got stuff to the exact number that I need. I didn't really want to be left with glass or wood that I didn't need. So get those doors down in there, move that and get some torches, so we can set up our torches in here, and we'll place our doors. Then I'll quickly exit the world, reload, and we'll see if it works. If it does work, our villagers should start breeding, hopefully. If not, somehow, the times I've used this design were just flukes, which would be kinda soul-crushing, because I've spent a lot of work, and, well, time and effort perfecting this design. Is that how I want it? Yes, okay. So we'll remove this, just go back to the menu, and reload. Okay, let's play world, reload. There's our lovely little house. See, it does, even though it's got so many doors, it does work as a house design. You could build your own little house with your doorway there and have those blocked off or be windows. And it would look quite good. It would be, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks across. So in the area of what I usually have as one room in my house, we have 8 villager houses. So let's find our villagers and see if they want to be if they're in the mood. Wait, there you are. Okay, you two go play nice. We'll come back in a little while, and if you've made cute little testificate babies, all the better. Oh no, we've destroyed some of our dirt there, all our crops. So we'll leave these guys to it. We'll grab our new iron tools, our iron sword and an iron pick, and we'll head down into our abandoned mineshaft. We might have to wait until night time for these villagers to breed, which would be annoying, but I'm willing to wait. So yes, it does look quite nice. It does fit in with a more Minecrafty style of housing. Of course it's Minecrafty. It's in Minecraft after all. But it fits in with the aesthetics that have been set by Mojang for villagers. It looks quite nice. And I have to say, it would look a lot more modern in, say, a desert village, because it would be sandstone. And you could have wall-high glass windows. and it would just look really nice. So anyway, let's just go have a look at this. We still have our baked potatoes, so we shouldn't starve to death. So yes, I've put in ladders because ladders ended up being the only way I could get out, because nerd polling just wouldn't work. So I haven't really explored. I placed down some torches so that it's relatively, and I forgot about my ladders there. Might just make that I notice it more. So build that out and around so that we don't just walk past it again. I haven't put in ladders there, but I will eventually. So which way? Down here. Okay. So yes, down here I had to get a crafting bench to get some equipment for there. Just light that up so that we're relatively safe. Here's our good old zombie. I was kind of hoping that the first zombie would be showing off the new mob armor and all that, and rare drop weapons. But I can live with that. So anyway, use some of this dirt to build a... Hello. Ooh. There seems to be quite a lot of you down there. We'll just kill these guys first. Maybe consider moving to peaceful. Yes, it's down here where we want to be. Obviously there's a skeleton spawner, I guess. Screw you, spider, die! I don't appreciate your life choices. So yes, here's a mine shaft, which was really just a fluke. I had no idea anything like this was around here. And I've never actually found one so easily. So yes, in later episodes we'll explore that, hopefully find some melon seeds. But I think at the moment I'll focus on getting some decent high-yielding farms built out of the way. So this video's made it to time, I guess, to 12 minutes, which should be enjoyable for you, I hope. You've learned how to build a new house design, and if there's a call for it, I might go into more architecture videos set in creative, just so that it's quicker for me to make them. But I will, of course, have a list of supplies in a chest, just so you can see exactly how much of what I've used and what's required. So anyway, thank you for watching. Actually, we'll better check if they've bred at all. I hope they have, because oh yes, they have! We've got a cute little villager baby. See that? Oh, and he's baby blacksmith too. You guys are such proud parents, aren't you? Where'd George go, Mildred? Yes, I've named them George and Mildred. George sells wool, or buys wool, and Mildred buys wheat so that she can make cookies. Okay, anyway, we've got our first baby. We're well on our way to success. I'll get the materials so that we can set up some new farms. Maybe a field each for potato, carrots, and wheat. That will be rather resource heavy, but we've got plenty of dirt, plenty of trees around, so it shouldn't be that hard. Okay, thank you for watching. It's now again nighttime, so we've spent 2 days doing this. I spent about 2 days getting resources. Okay, anyway, thank you for watching. Like, rate, subscribe. Goodbye!